Innovation is really important to Bristol Water, as it is to anybody, I imagine. These days we always know that the world doesn't stand still and that people are continuously talking about technology improvements and changing environments, and we see that and feel that, as technology pushes us forwards in our own lives with mobile phones evolving. The same is true in the corporate world, and we know that customer expectations are continuously changing. They want us to be more responsive, more immediate, communicate through many more digital channels. So we need to keep up, but more than that, we want to push ahead, and innovation is the way to do that. The workshop is our business incubator. So an incubator is a company that works to support smaller startup companies in their very early phases of development. You can imagine that that's quite a vulnerable time for a company. If you're a one-man band and you're hiring your first employee, that's quite a nervous point. You might also be a company that hasn't had a chance to test its service offering and make sure that it's really mature and hitting exactly what your clients want, or test your price point and the commercial offerings. So all of these things often need a bit of refinement, and you're often doing this without the weight of HR and legal teams and finance teams behind you and having to manage it all yourself. So an incubator can help take the edge off some of those pressures. And we really want to work with leading companies that will help us improve ourselves and push the industry frontier forward by benefiting from all their leading thinking, all the emerging technologies that they can bring to bear, and really just get close to those new solutions as they emerge into the market, and enjoy the privilege of working with them in their development. So the workshop is built on the concept of open innovation, which is all about sharing your challenges with the world, and rather than trying to solve them within the constraints of your own research and development team. And you can reach a much broader intelligence across the world by doing that. So for the workshop, we've come up with 5 innovation challenges that we've put forward, and we want to incubate businesses that can help us solve these challenges. The first challenge is around us improving our customer experience. We've got a great track record of this in Bristol Water. We're really proud of that, and it's something we want to do more and more of. So if you have a solution in that space, we'd love to hear from you. The second is around efficiency. We need to strive all the time to keep our bill levels as low as possible, and so we're continuously seeking ways to operate in a more efficient manner. And again, if you have solutions in that space, we would love to hear from you. And then the next 3 challenge areas are much more technology based, around the assets that we run. So we'd love to hear from you if you've got solutions to help us with our water treatment, or with how we run our network, or in how we steward and manage the environment that our sources and the like exist within. Now there's much more detail against each of those on our website, so I'd encourage you to go there to find out a bit more about each of those. But that's the point of the incubator to us, in helping us benefit and learn from new emerging solutions in each of those spaces. So how does it all work? Well, we're delighted to collaborate with our 3 partners, which are Business West, the West of England Growth Hub, and Enterprise Europe Network, who give us access to all sorts of new startups and emerging companies, which is really exciting. And if you're one of those companies, you can come forward to us, or you can come to us directly. And we are reasonably selective about who we want to work with, who we want to incubate, because we want to ensure that we can make a meaningful difference to you, and that you help us in exploring the 5 innovation challenges that we've put forward. There's a selection process outlined on our website, and as we go through that process, we'll get to know you a bit more, you'll get to know us, and out of the back of that, we will make a tailored and very bespoke offering to you. So each company will have its own bespoke offering, and so for some companies that might be virtual membership, for others it might be a physical membership on site in our offices or on our other sites. You might be a business that would really benefit from some strategic coaching or some management coaching. You might benefit from access to our IT systems, or you might be a technology company and you might benefit from access to our physical assets. So really there's quite a diverse range of things that we can make available, and we will tailor that to you. Well, if you want to hear about what life is like inside the incubator, you can hear from Dylan, who's the founder of Hackett Consulting Services. He's been with us some time now and is really going from strength to strength, and has a regular blog on the website about what life's like inside the incubator, which will give you a feel for what it's like to be on the ground.